Well, we are just watching for a trade setup to occur here on oil at the moment. So currently on oil, we have a low in place here. It broke a level of structure down here. Um, but what you can see is price had sort of ranged here for a little bit, and it was below the moving average here, obviously above the moving average here. But what we can see from this low, we have a higher low here and another higher low here. We have had levels of structure broken here and another level of structure broken here with closes above. Also, this more major level of structure was broken. And if we go out actually to the 4 hour chart, I don't really, or is it the daily chart? I can't actually remember. Maybe the 1 hour. Yes, the 1 hour chart. I don't really base trades off things like this, but I do take them into consideration. We have like suppose what you would call some sort of pendant pattern. I'm not too sure of the technical name of it, but uh, yeah, things like that I do pay attention to. So we're obviously approaching the upper trend line of it, which could possibly send price back down into our zone, and then we would go for a long position out of the zone. But again, I do not base trades on higher time frames, or I don't do multiple time frame analysis. So currently, like I said, what we're waiting on is price coming back down into here. The setup, we have, like I just said, we have a nice break of structure from the zone without a stall of momentum. We have a good price gap from here currently to here. So price does have a reason to come back down to fill that gap on like a setup on Euro GBP. You could say there is a zone here, but the thing I do not like about this zone here, you bastard. The thing I don't like about this zone here is there is no price gap. Price essentially just fill that gap straight away. You know, once this candle here closed, there was a price gap, but in order for there to be a gap, this candle would needed to have closed up here somewhere and the wick not come down into this region of the candle body. So that invalidates that zone for me. But what we are watching is oil. So I'll report back if it progresses. So just continuing on, I have, look at this. I'm going to have to execute here. Pause. Okay, so I was into that trade, or I was out of that trade as quick as I was into it. Literally a massive spike in price. It just literally got executed about here, and didn't even have time to set a stop loss or take profit, and I was exited here. Literally like fucking 7 seconds. So that's dollar CAD. The oil trade we're keeping an eye on hasn't come back down to the zone yet, but this one did appear. So we did enter on this. That was mad, a mad spike. I got slipped a wee tiny bit. Must be news or something being released. So yeah. So given the reason I took that is given price action, we have a low here, a higher low, another higher low. We have a breaks of structure to the upside, so a level of structure here was broken here. We have a level of structure here, which was broken by this move, and we have our momentum candle here, which is highlighted by my indicator. So comment in the video below if you want a copy of this indicator. I'm just finishing sort of making a few adjustments to it. So our zone was marked around this red candle here, and we had a lovely fair value gap from here to the basically the top of our zone, giving price a reason to come back down into the zone. And um, yeah, so that worked very well. We're in and out, and yeah, so that was a good setup for the day. I've waited all day to get a setup. I've been sitting here for the last 4 hours with nothing, so thankfully we got that. So yeah, subscribe, and you'll see how I take trades like this every week. So thanks for watching.